Hello friends, welcome back to Global Travel Venture. Ever struggled to fit everything in a carry-on bag? It's a common plight that many of us face when we're about to embark on a trip. Whether you're going for a weekend getaway or a month-long journey, the struggle is real. Packing can feel like a game of Tetris, with you trying to fit all your clothes, toiletries, shoes, and other essentials into a small carry-on bag. It's an art, really, one that requires careful planning and strategy. And let's not forget the common mistakes we often make. Overpacking is a frequent offender, leading to bulging bags and unnecessary weight. On the flip side, we have the fear of underpacking, of forgetting something crucial behind. These struggles are a universal part of the travel experience. But here's the good news. It is entirely possible to fit everything you need in a carry-on bag. So how do we do it? Let's find out how. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more travel tips, hacks, and guide. The key to successful packing starts with a list. Now, this might seem like an obvious step, and you may be tempted to skip it thinking, I've done this a million times before, I know what I need. But let's pause for a moment to consider the benefits of this simple yet powerful tool. Creating a packing list before you even unzip your luggage is like drawing up a game plan before the big match. It helps you visualize your needs, evaluate your resources, and strategize effectively. You wouldn't want to step into the field without a game plan, would you? A packing list is more than just a checklist of items. It's a blueprint of your journey, a reflection of your priorities. It helps you distinguish between what's essential and what's not. Remember, every item you pack is a commitment of space and weight. Make sure it's worth it. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself at your destination, rummaging through your bag for that one thing you thought you packed but didn't? Or worse, lugging around an item you never even used? That's where a packing list comes into play. It ensures that you pack everything you need and nothing you don't. Now, a packing list is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a personal document that changes with every trip. A beach vacation will require a different list than a business conference. A weekend getaway will have a different list than a month-long backpacking trip. So, take the time to think about your specific needs for each trip. Finally, remember that a packing list is not set in stone. It's a flexible guide that you can adjust and adapt as you go along. It's there to help you stay organized and focused, but don't let it confine your spontaneity. After all, travel is as much about the unexpected as it is about the planned. So before you start packing, grab a pen and paper, or open a new note on your phone, and start crafting your packing list. Think about your needs, your wants, and your constraints. Be thoughtful, be strategic, but also be flexible. A well-prepared list is your first step towards efficient packing. Choosing the right bag is just as important as deciding what to pack. Now you might ask why. Isn't any bag sufficient enough to carry our stuff? Well, not really. The bag you decide to go with can make a significant difference in your travel experience. First things first, the size of the bag. Now it's not rocket science to realize that a larger bag allows more room for stuff. But remember, we are aiming to fit everything in a carry-on, so we need to strike a balance. The bag should be compact enough to fit in the overhead compartment of a plane, yet spacious enough to accommodate all our essentials. A bag specifically designed for travel can be a game changer. These bags are typically designed with travelers in mind, boasting features that make packing and accessing your items more convenient. They often come with multiple compartments, which can be a lifesaver when it comes to organizing your stuff. Imagine having a specific place for everything, your toiletries, your clothes, your gadgets, each in its compartment. It not only saves time but also keeps you from turning your bag inside out in search of that elusive lip balm. Moreover, travel bags are built for durability. They are made to withstand the rigors of travel and can handle a bit of rough handling. Plus, they often come with sturdy zippers and locks for added security. And let's not forget the importance of comfort. You'll likely be carrying this bag around airports, train stations, and city streets, so it's crucial to choose a bag that's comfortable to carry. Look for one with padded straps if it's a backpack or smooth rolling wheels if it's a suitcase. In conclusion, choosing the right bag for your journey is not a decision to be taken lightly. It's a crucial part of the packing process and plays a significant role in how well your travel experience unfolds. So, remember to choose wisely, and always keep in mind that a good bag is a great foundation for packing everything you need. Now, let's tackle the biggest space eater in your bag: clothes. When it comes to packing, clothes can be a bit of a paradox. They're both necessary and notorious space hogs. But don't fret, there's a solution to this problem that's been around for ages: the roll technique. Now, you might be wondering, why the roll technique? What's so special about it? Well, there are two main benefits to using this method. The first one is space efficiency. By rolling your clothes, you're able to fit more items into your bag because it reduces the amount of air trapped between layers. It's like playing a game of Tetris with your clothes, and we all know how satisfying it is to slot those blocks in perfectly. The second benefit is wrinkle prevention. Wrinkles occur when clothes are folded and pressed together, but when you roll your clothes, you minimize the number of folds and thus, the chance of wrinkles. It's like giving your clothes a little protective bubble wrap. So, how does one master the roll technique? It's simple. Start by laying your item flat on a surface. Smooth out any wrinkles with your hands. Then, starting from the bottom, roll the item tightly, as if you're rolling a sleeping bag. For shirts, fold the sleeves in before you start rolling. For pants or longer items, you might want to fold them in half lengthwise before rolling. Once you've rolled your clothes, it's time to place them in your bag. Start with the heaviest and bulkiest items at the bottom, then layer the lighter items on top. This way you're not squishing your delicate items and you're creating a stable base for your bag. One pro tip is to use packing cubes. These handy organizers keep your rolled clothes in place and make it easier to find what you need without rummaging through your bag. So there you have it, the roll technique. A simple yet effective method to maximize space and keep your clothes looking fresh. Say goodbye to bulky clothes taking up all the space in your bag. Every inch of space in your carry-on matters. When it comes to packing, the art of utilizing space is a game changer. It's like solving a jigsaw puzzle, where every piece has its place, and when fitted together perfectly, creates a harmonious whole. Let's begin with shoes. Shoes can be bulky and space-consuming, but they also have hollow interiors that can be utilized. Think of your shoes as little storage containers. You can fill them with socks, underwear, or any small items that can fit snugly inside. This not only saves space, but also helps to maintain the shape of your shoes during travel. Next, let's talk about packing cubes or bags. These are the secret weapon of every seasoned traveler. They come in all shapes and sizes, and you can use them to compartmentalize your items, making it easier to find what you need when you need it. For instance, you could use one cube for tops, another for bottoms, and another for underwear and socks. Packing cubes also help compress your clothes, allowing you to fit more into your carry-on. Plus, they keep your clothes neat and wrinkle-free, which is a big bonus when you're on the go. If you don't have packing cubes, Ziploc bags can also do the trick. Just make sure to press out any excess air to maximize space. The key is to be strategic about where you place each item. Heavier items should go at the bottom of your bag to keep it balanced. Lighter items, or items you'll need access to during your journey, should sit at the top. And don't forget about those little pockets on the inside and outside of your bag. They're perfect for storing smaller items like chargers, headphones, or travel-sized toiletries. So there you have it. With a bit of planning and strategic placement, you can make the most of every inch of your carry-on. Remember, every nook and cranny counts. Essentials and valuables need special attention. Now let's delve into how to pack your essentials like toiletries and valuables. These are items that not only are necessary for your trip, but also hold significant value, either in terms of monetary worth or sentimental value. Toiletries, for instance, are crucial. You wouldn't want to reach your destination only to realize you left your toothbrush at home, would you? Remember to pack travel-sized toiletries to save space. Also, consider using a toiletries bag with clear compartments so you can easily see what's inside. Seal them in Ziploc bags to avoid any leakages that could cause a mess in your carry-on. Now, let's talk about your valuables. These could be anything from your passport and credit cards to your laptop camera or a cherished piece of jewelry. The golden rule here is to keep them accessible and secure. Your passport and other travel documents should always be within easy reach. Consider a travel wallet or organizer that fits in your carry-on bag's front pocket. This way, you won't have to rummage through your bag at the check-in desk or security check. As for your electronic gadgets, make sure they are cushioned against impact. Use padded sleeves or cases for your laptop or tablet. And remember, never pack these items in your checked luggage. Airlines have lost bags before, and they'll lose bags again. Your jewelry and other small valuables should be stored in a compact, hard-shell case. This not only protects them from damage, but also makes them harder to lose. And again, keep these items in your carry-on. Remember, the goal is not just to pack everything into your carry-on, but to do so in a way that ensures the safety and accessibility of your essentials and valuables. It can be a balancing act, but with a little thought and organization, it's definitely achievable. Packing these items right will save you a lot of stress. So keep these tips in mind, and you'll be one step closer to mastering the art of packing a carry-on. Now that everything's packed, it's time for a review. This is a crucial step that can't be overlooked. It's about making sure you're all set, and your travel journey will be as smooth as silk. Let's start by asking ourselves, have I packed everything I need? It's not uncommon to forget the small but essential items like toothbrushes or phone chargers. So, take a moment to go through your packing list one more time. If there's anything missing, now's the time to add it. Next, give your bag a little lift. Does it feel too heavy? Remember, you need to be able to comfortably carry your bag, especially during those long airport walks. If it feels like a workout, it might be a sign that you've overpacked. Now let's address the elephant in the room, your bag's weight limit. Airlines have strict rules about carry-on luggage weight, and exceeding it can lead to extra charges or worse, having to check your bag. So it's a good idea to weigh your bag. If it's over the limit, you'll need to make some adjustments. And speaking of adjustments, let's talk about bulk. If your bag looks like it's about to burst at the seams, it's time to reassess. Overstuffing your bag can lead to damage or make it difficult to fit in the overhead compartment. Try reorganizing or removing non-essential items. Also, consider the balance of your bag. An unevenly packed bag can be a pain to carry. Distribute the weight evenly, placing heavier items toward the bottom to make it easier to handle. Lastly, give your bag a once-over. Check for any rips, tears, or faulty zippers. The last thing you want is for your bag to fall apart mid-journey. Remember, this review and adjustment phase isn't about perfection. It's about ensuring your carry-on is practical, manageable, and meets all airline regulations. A final review ensures you're ready to go. So go ahead, give your carry-on that final nod of approval, and get ready for an amazing travel experience. Let's recap what we've learned today. We started our journey with the struggle of overpacking, a common hurdle that many of us have faced. We discovered the importance of a packing list, an essential tool for staying organized, avoiding overpacking, and making sure we don't leave anything important behind. We then moved on to choosing the right bag, a critical step in ensuring we can fit everything we need. We learned that size, durability, and functionality are all factors to consider, and that the perfect bag can make all the difference. Next, we discussed the roll technique for packing clothes. We found out that not only does this method save space, but it also reduces wrinkles, keeping our clothes looking fresh and ready to wear. And let's not forget about utilizing every inch of space. From stuffing socks inside shoes to filling the corners of our bags, every bit of space is precious. We also covered packing essentials and valuables. We talked about how to protect delicate items and how to keep valuables safe. We learned that it's best to keep essentials and valuables in our carry-on bag to avoid any potential loss or damage. Then we reviewed and adjusted. We talked about the importance of checking our packing job, making adjustments as needed, and ensuring that everything fits securely and neatly. This step allows us to double-check that we didn't forget anything and that our packing job is as efficient as possible. And there you have it. We've traveled through the steps of fitting everything into a carry-on bag, from creating a packing list to choosing the right bag, from packing techniques to utilizing space, and from packing essentials to reviewing and adjusting. Remember, practice makes perfect, and with time, these steps will become second nature. With these tips, you'll become a packing pro in no time. The world is waiting for you, so pack your bag and let the adventure begin. Until next time, safe travels.